Hello, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we are on day 16 of Cooking with Caitlin's 30 and 30 tomato soup. Calling all comfort food seekers.
So yesterday we did a grill. She's falling. Yesterday we did a grilled cheese, and you can't have a grilled cheese without some tomato soup to dunk it in. So I think that we are gonna make it homemade. So homemade,
you think it? Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
I wish you had thought of this before we started the video.
Okay, so homemade soups are deceivingly easy, and I think people get scared of it or don't think that a soup can fill their belly, things like that. So this is how you make a delicious, super simple soup, and this is a basic concept that you can use for anything.
Lots of different vegetables, lots of different.
Yes. So tomatoes are wrapping up their season right now. The pan is still a little hot. So what I did was I sliced tomatoes that were fresh, actually from our neighbor's garden. My voice is echoing in the blender. And I just put it on a bed of onions, celery, and carrots, classic mirepoix, and then a whole head of garlic that you can see took a little bit of a nosedive right there. But it got caramelized. And then I just drizzled it with olive oil and put it in the oven until they started to caramelize and cook through much like it is now. So what you're doing when you're roasting is you are having the additional moisture drawn out, and it intensifies the flavor and caramelization, all of that good stuff, and that equals the flavor. So to this, I'm just going to pop a few bulbs of garlic in.
Can you even squeeze it?
Sure.
I mean,
I'm not gonna go that
you're not doing all of them though?
Well, sure.
Well, I mean, it's just a matter of taste is what I'm
exactly.
trying to
There you
establish.
go.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. That put me right over the edge.
Okay, and then we are just going to put everything into the blender. You can use an immersion blender if you have
If you have weak wrists. Do you want me to help, or do you want me to
This
just...
pan is still hot, champ.
Do you want me to just offer color commentary for
About
this
my
video?
wrists. Yes. Okay.
Oh no, the mirepoix goes in.
So, however you blend it, even if it's a food processor, it is about how like the consistency that you prefer. So if you use something heavy duty with like a car motor, then you're gonna have a velvety smooth soup. If you want something with a little bit more texture, chew, an immersion blender works great.
Or a 1970s blender that
Mom gave you.
Mom got for her
Okay, so for my family, I like to do 2 parts, so like 2 cups of chicken broth to 1 cup of cream for the liquid when doing this. If you want a more velvety soup, then you can add more cream, of course, and lower the amount of chicken broth.
The cream makes it more velvety?
Yeah, and a better mouthfeel.
Oh, interesting. But your family doesn't like velvet? They're like, no.
Well, no,
We want shag carpet up in our mouth.
No, I add more chicken broth because it stretches the soup longer. It makes it.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, blend it up.
Oh, this setting on this blender is not as loud as others.
Well, once it gets
Here it goes. Really not gonna let me down.
okay. There you go. Okay. Hold on 1 second. You keep
I'm not going anywhere.
I forgot. Some basil.
Oh, and you put the basil in the soup. Because I was actually gonna say that certainly you could just garnish with it too. Yeah, okay, here she comes. I gotta tell you, this is my cue to tell you all the different things to do with tomato soup, and all I can think of is grilled cheese.
Oh, kind of sad. Okay, so you can use this as a sauce for pastas. This is a classic.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Good job. Way to think outside the blender.
Okay, but then also, so this technique, if you cubed up roasted butternut squash, it would be a butternut squash soup. You could add broccoli to the roasting pan, zucchini, anything, potatoes, leeks, all of that good stuff. This is just a classic format for how to make homemade soups.
And it's a great way to use up vegetables that are
maybe past their prime.
They're living on the edge. Roast them up and blend them up.
Yeah.
Where are you going now? Don't leave me. I can only think of grilled cheese.
No. So you can see it is, so this one has a little bit of texture, dun, 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 but it's delicious. Honestly, I don't think it needs any salt or pepper, but if it needs more oomph to you,
Do
a little
it
bit
to
of flavor.
taste.
Yep, add it to taste, and you're golden. And that's it. Homemade
Yay.
tomato soup.
Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow we have more delicious food. Stay tuned. Cooking with Caitlin's 30 and 30. Bye-bye.